Oh, hey, okay, you're still here? Nice, because I forgot to tell you some stuff. So we have PAFL. All right, PAFL. You see, each one of these has a PAFL. All right, only one PAFL can be active at a time. And so you see, when I PAFL into 3, what does that mean? Well, I have this fancy headset that's absolutely dying and hoping for the sweet release of death. But that's fine, because we're going to use it anyway, and we're never going to let it go. All right, up here, you have your knob. Headset. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing a headset. So this controls your PAFL volume. PAFL volume is controlled right there. This controls your PAFL volume. And so whenever you PAFL into someone, you're practically listening into just their channel. So let's say you have everyone talking at once. It's a nightmare, but you want to hear what one person is saying. Then you just select their PAFL, and now you're just listening to them in the headphones. So this is good in case you hear something off with someone's voice, you want to fix it, but you can't really have them just be singled out. So you just PAFL, single them out yourself, and then listen in so you can make changes. Now, you doing that for a good reason is practically never. What you really want to do is just listen into their conversations. I mean, for legal reasons, I'm not saying this, but for fun reasons, I am saying this. Let's say you want to hear what they're talking about backstage. PAFL, boom, you know exactly what they're saying. You can hear the conversation and everything. And so that's a really fun thing to do. Plug it into that port right there, and you will be listening. Make sure that you have the adapter, because if you don't have the adapter, then it won't plug in. And then when you don't have the PAFL on, then it will usually just be PAFL to the mains, and that's pretty boring. But I guess PAFL is also good in case you create groups for people, which we're not getting into. You'll figure that out yourself. You can just PAFL into their groups. Like, you can really hear what the monitors. So if something hears off in the monitors, you can hear the monitors, and so you need to do. So it is good for good reasons, but it's also good for other reasons. So phantom power. Phantom power, each out. You see here, we have. So you can see, okay. So you can see here we have 3 buttons. We have plus 48 volts, pad, and polarity. And that's just, okay, so we have plus 48 volts and pad. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. So we have plus 48 volts. This is phantom power. Now you only wanna do this for condenser mics, which is none of the mics you will be using. But if you wanna know what a condenser is, we have this beautiful thing here. It's just a small diaphragm microphone. Okay, so my own conscience has told me to say podium. So the podium's also a condenser mic. So if you plug in the podium, then make sure that it has 48 volts. And so 48 volts, and then it'll turn on. Yeah. And then we have the pad. Pad just practically takes it down 20 dB in case someone's really loud. But let's say someone's loud, like you have it set to 5. 5's okay, but they can't get loud. Then you can just hit the pad and set it to stuff lower than that. Or if they're super loud. It's just a way to have them go lower than what they are. And yeah, you also have trim, which can do that. Trim is just another gain, but it's like a separate gain. It's not really the same as gain, but it is kind of the same as gain. It's just like the same thing. I don't really know. I never really use trim.